Okay, we're ready to start. Thank you so much for joining us here. I'm so excited that we're getting together to do the kickoff for the 30-day challenge. My name is Shelley Sheridan, and we're going to be sharing what the 30-day challenge is about, so you can decide if this is the right fit for you as we move forward, and you can connect with the person who invited you here. Oh, there we go. It's not gonna. There we go. Okay, so one of the things that we want to think about is, what is your reason for doing this? I mean, everybody, it's for your own personal health, but for what? So for me, when I do these challenges, I want to be able to travel with my husband, Brad. I want to be going on hikes with our two dogs. I'm in that sandwich generation, so I want energy to do things with my mom and help her, but I also want to be able to be moving around and running around with the great nieces and nephews. So what is your reason for wanting to join this challenge? So the details for this group is starting Monday, September the 12th. Okay, so you will have a supportive, positive group for ideas and accountability, and that's from this group right here as people get registered and move forward. And a private Facebook community group has been developed for posting inspirational quotes and encouragement and recipes and strategies and your goals and your pictures. So this is more of, instead of me being the educator and just walking you through this challenge, this is a community thing that we're all doing together and supporting each other. So what you need to do is select your own, either the weight loss challenge or the fitness challenge. You can choose one of them. And if you're going to do the weight loss challenge, it needs to be at least a minimum of 10 pounds. If you are somebody who says, but I want to lose, 30 pounds or 40 pounds, depending on your body, you might be able to lose some of that, most of that, but we also have challenges where you can continue should you not get to that long-term goal that you want, but it has to be at least the 10 pounds. And then the fitness challenge, it can be anything that you wish, from, I just want to get out walking 4 times a week for a half an hour, to I want to run a 5K, to I want to work out in the gym and do something specific. So you get to decide what your weight loss challenge is or what your fitness challenge is. And then whoever invited you today will help you get connected with the Neolife 30-day challenge. But we'll walk you through that as well, so that you kind of have an understanding as to what it is. So just a little bit about what these challenges are and how they can help you. I'm going to bring on Nada St. Germain, who has been with the company and using these products for over 30 years. I've been using them for 13 years. And Gabby, so maybe you want to share her story. Her reason was for her kids, right?
Yeah, her husband had died, Shelley, with a diabetic coma, and left her as a single mom with 3 little kids. And her health was not in a good state. And her sister, who was a fitness instructor here in Brampton, said to her, you know what, if you want to take care of kids, you need to start taking care of yourself, and introduced Neolife to her. And she had a goal, to get in shape and to lose weight, to get her health back so that she can take care of her children. And I have to say that, there's a lot of weight loss programs out there, and you and I know with experience over the years, and a lot of people gain the weight back, right? They lose the weight, gain it back, lose the weight. Well, this is 5 years later. And even Gabby today, I think this was even taken 2 years ago, I think, Shelley, and she still looks amazing. I've been seeing some of her Facebook posts on Instagram, and she's really changed her lifestyle. And that's what this community, I know, is all about. It's not just about, doing one thing. It's a few things that we're going to learn together as a team. And it's a lifestyle change. It really, really is. And even Carlos's story was incredible. He was a diabetic. He was unable to exercise. He was on medication. And when you see him today, we've seen him at convention over the years, and we like to give him a big hug because we like to see that he doesn't have any saggy skin, and we joke around with him all the time, and no tummy tucks or anything like that. And that's the beauty of losing weight, or, you know, reducing your body fat without, you know, affecting other parts of your body, like your lean muscle and that. But his weight, and he's kept the weight off. And Shelley, if you want to share Brad's story, that was pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Brad's my husband, and he's actually on this call as well. But when he decided that he wanted to lose some weight, you know what, he found it simple. He found it, you know, you're just a different routine to be able to take things. And he was able to not only do the 30-day challenge, but went on to the 90-day challenge and was a challenge winner. So there's different options for what you might want to do when you actually get started with these challenges. And this is Susan. If we shift over to the fitness story, and Susan's on the call as well, and I'll have her unmute because you were just starting out, weren't you, Susan?
I was, yeah. And the biggest issue for me was I need support when I'm trying to start something like physically active. I do. If I don't have a group that is there for me to keep me accountable, I won't do it. So yeah, when I first started, Shelley, I had you there and you were, you know, really rooting me on, and I had loads of encouragement. And so yeah, I'm starting my 90, or I'm into my 90-day. And yeah, so I walk at least 3 times a week. But for me right now, I need more. I have to walk more. And I'm also not walking long enough. So that's, and, you know, this is going to be really big for me to, you know, get me back out there and, you know, feeling better. I noticed a big difference even with my breathing. When I first started, I'm not going to lie, like I'm 45 and I had a little bit of chest pain when I first started walking. And I thought, you know, why am I feeling like this? But then as I kept doing it, that pain subsided. So, yeah, I'm really excited to join this, and it's exactly what I need.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for sharing, Susan. And this actually was my story for the fitness challenge. I had broken my leg 1.5 years ago, and I needed the challenge to get me back on track and back cycling and getting confidence and getting strength. And so I started these challenges to do that. And my challenge was to cycle 100 kilometers in a month. And it built and it built and it built. And I went through the 90-day challenge, and I was a winner, as was Brad several years ago for that. So know that that's possibilities too. But, and then I actually continued on to the 1-year challenge as well, because I just felt good. So know that there's different stages depending on what you're prepared to do. Right now, we're focused on the 30-day challenge because we just want to get you started. So what I'm going to do, because this is about community, exactly what Susan had mentioned, exactly what we know, people like community, people like accountability, people like that support of cheering on. We want to get to know each other. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pause the recording, because we would like each of you, I'm going to go around because I want you to say your name, where you're from, which one you're going to do, the fitness or the weight loss, and what is your reason for thinking about wanting to do this challenge. And I'm going to pause just because I want you to be comfortable sharing. So I'm just going to go down to here, and then we'll come back on. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing where you're from and why you're doing this. It's just so important because here we go again with this getting sticky. There we go. Okay, now when we're going to be doing these challenges, we want to make sure that we are filling the gaps for our nutritional support. And so one of the reasons that I've been with this company for over 13 years and learned about Neolife is because Neolife only uses products that are whole food and that they're non-GMO ingredients, and they're based in nature, backed in science. So that's one of the reasons that it helped me to do some of these challenges and just to feel great, to feel a lot better now than I did in my 40s. So we're going to be talking about health solutions. And so we're going to walk you through them a bit so that you know what they are and what the choices are. And I'll call on Nada if you'd like to just unmute and walk us through the basic Pro Vitality.
Absolutely. This is definitely the foundation, right, Shelley? We all know that we're only as healthy as our cells, and we have trillions of cells. And if our cells aren't healthy, then we're not healthy. And the basic function of a healthy cell is to take in nutrients and eliminate waste. So what we're starting out with is a product called Tran and grain concentrate, and this is how the company started in 1958. This is what I started taking 31 years ago because I had fatigue issues and hormonal imbalance. And when I looked at this product, I was so impressed with what this will do to my cells. I thought that we were getting everything from our food, but they mill and process these oils out of our grain. They have been since the late 40s, early 50s. And we're now third generation not having these essential fatty acids in our diet. So that's the first product in there. And that'll just help your cells work better. The other one is carotenoids, and carotenoids are for the immune system. We should be eating up to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. So these are the fruits and vegetables. There's one of these capsules in this pack, and in 1 month, it's equivalent to consuming 80 pounds of raw fruits and vegetables in every box. So just an incredible product for the immune system to fill that gap in your fruit and veggie gap. Then there's your omega-3, your fish oil, that we should be eating about 3 servings of fresh fish a week. Well, it's very difficult to do that, but this salmon oil, the omega-3, is tested for 200 contaminants with an allowance of 0 tolerance in testing. And it was proven to reduce inflammation 68% in just 8 weeks. So this has amazing anti-inflammatory properties, again, just giving your cells the proper nutrients that they need. And then we have a multivitamin. And this last little capsule here is your vitamin mineral capsule. And it's proven that when you do start doing weight management programs and start reducing some of the food in your diet, we definitely need a good multivitamin. Well, I like to call this a Cadillac of multis because it doesn't just have your vitamins and minerals, but it has your micronutrients and, again, all these other amazing products in this pack, your grain oils, your fish oil, your fruits and veggies, and a multivitamin mineral complex. My favorite, Shelley, is the Neolife Shake. I mean, I've been drinking this now for, oh my gosh, 31 years. And I've been able to manage and maintain my weight nicely, but I do have a really big appetite. I love food, I love to eat, but I find that this is a product that helps me to crave some of those sugar cravings and carbohydrate cravings. It's natural. It has all 22 amino acids. It's easy to digest. Has a little bit of fiber, but what's really important is that glycemic controlled response. It puts your blood sugar in that glycemic control zone for fat burning. So you don't have those dips, highs and lows. So just keeping your blood sugar regulated and keeping you in that fat burning zone, which I find is harder as we get older. It's really hard to keep your blood sugar in that fat burning zone. And there's also a vegan option for those of you that are more plant-based. And I have to say that this tastes really good. I've tried other vegan products before, and I don't know how they did it, but they made it taste fantastic. It's vanilla, but it's the only biologically complete vegan product on the market. Okay, it's the peas, brown rice, hemp, fava beans, and chickpeas. So when you're looking at the weight loss program, the weight management program, you're not just living on protein shakes. What I really enjoyed about the program is learning the right snacks and the combination of snacks, and it's simple, or it could be complicated. If you like to prepare snacks and make fancy treats, you can, but there's also really simple options. You have your shake in the morning, a mini meal, a shake for lunch, a mini meal, and a healthy dinner. And we have some amazing suggestions of mini meals. It needs to be a protein and a carb. So as you see, the strawberries with some almonds, or some carrots and celery with a little piece of cheese. And my favorite was a hard-boiled egg with with a piece of whole wheat toast or rye toast because I needed a little more substance. So it really depends on you. But we're going to share different recipes as a group. And if you get creative and find things you want to share, we welcome you to share those amazing mini meals that we call. I also like this program because see the dinner, it doesn't interfere with your family dinner time. You can still cook chicken and vegetables and, I just won't eat the potatoes or the white rice, right? Or cook white rice. So I find that the family tends to eat a little healthier at mealtime as well, because you're avoiding some of these processed foods and sugary foods and high carb breads.
And I'm going to say, even for the fitness program, you're still having one shake a day, and you can have it either at breakfast or at lunch. With the Pro Vitality. It's the same program for either one, depending on how many shakes you're having in the day or whatever works for you.
Absolutely. You can use it as a recovery product, especially if you're doing more high intense workouts as well. Thank you, Shelley.
Thanks. And so one of the things that you will do is select one of the health solutions. So if you're just doing the Pro Vitality, that's an option. If you're doing the breakfast pack, which is the one with one shake a day, that's an option. You can do the vegan shake, which would be one shake a day. And both of those still have the Pro Vitality because that's important. Or you can do the Shape Up, which gives you that 2 shakes a day. But there will be something with the health solution because we want you to have the nutrition to give the 30-day challenge your best. So what are your next steps? First of all, you need to follow up with the person who invited you to this event, our kickoff event, for a few reasons. One, you want to connect with them on Facebook if you're not already friends. Then they're going to help you to get registered with Neolife and to select your health solution. Then you will sign up for the Neolife 30-day challenge from your website. Okay? And all of this needs to be done, completed by, and I don't know if yours is covered, it's covered on my screen, but Monday, September the 7th. We would like everybody that registered, and we would like everybody with the challenge, those 2 things, by September the 7th, okay? And I'm just gonna show you when you are on your website, once you're registered, this is what it looks like. So it says the Neolife Challenge, you could win 1,000 cash, 1,000 products. So there's different things, for the 30-day, it's a t-shirt, and then it can build up to the 90 or for the year one. But that's what you're clicking on to do it. Look up above though, where it says you can get your health solution free every month. As we go through this, as you get excited because you want to participate in this 30-day challenge, if there's other people, other friends that you think of that, wow, this would really be beneficial for them, and I would love them to do it with us too, feel free to reach out to them and connect with the person who invited you to say, I have another friend. And if you happen to get 3 people who are working all together on those health packs, your health pack is free the next month. So I just thought I would mention that to you, that this is a wonderful opportunity as we all get excited moving forward to that September 7th, because we're starting on the 14th. So we do have a little bit of time to invite new people to come on. So what happens when you click on that Neolife Challenge is it goes to Get Fit, lose weight and win. So you would then see where it says start your 30-day challenge. That's where you're clicking on it. And then it'll ask you your name, your email. It'll ask you your measurements. So you might want to do it with somebody to help you along. And then it'll ask you for these before pictures. And I just wanted to comment on that a little bit, because sometimes when people say a picture, they go, oh, I don't know about that. So here's the thing, you wear what you're comfortable wearing. Here they have something tight or not even a shirt, because the closer your clothes are to your skin, the more that your shape is seen, so that you can see the progression over time. But you wear what you're comfortable wearing. A top with just pants or leggings, it is just fine. So I didn't want you to get nervous because of that. So you're going to upload your 2 pictures that then go on to Neolife, and they are just stored there. If there is for any reason that you win things later on, they ask your permission to ever post it. So know that it is not just going to end up somewhere on the website, okay? Just for your comfort. Once you then are registered with your health solution, and you have registered now for your challenge, this is the group support, the fabulous part. So you will be added to our private 30-day challenge community, where you will then post what your goals are. So you've figured out now what you're doing. I'm doing a weight loss, and this is my goal, and these are my 2 before pictures. So you're gonna put them on the private, only people are invited to it, right? So, and once we see that you've posted those, we know that you're committed to start moving forward, okay? The other place that we're going to invite you to, and this is your option to look around, but there is a Neolife Challenge group. So you can see different people and their stories of what they've done over the years. And that gives you some encouragement as well. So we will invite you to that, and you can either accept or not accept. That's your choice, okay? The first one, you need to accept, because that's this group, and that's the accountability and our support. The third thing, if you're not already part of these groups, is that we will add you to the Neolife Healthy Living community just to see success stories. And you can look through and find things that relate to you. So know that there's lots of wonderful ways to get support and to learn more to get your health just absolutely amazing. Okay. Now, this is what our 30-day challenge community group looks like, okay? And this is the first post that I put on. Let's do this. So please post your goals and your pictures below in the comments. So we want everybody who's registering from this group to all be in one location rather than post, because it's too hard to find. And that's why I have that arrow there where you actually put your goals and your 2 pictures under the comments under that let's do this. And then from September the 5th until the 11th, because our start day is the 12th, we're just going to have fun, and we're going to prepare for the challenge. So we want you, once you're in that community, to just post, what are you doing to get ready for this challenge? Walking through the grocery store, picking up the foods that you need, your vegetables and your fruits and your proteins. What is your walking route or your running route? And post them in there so we can all get excited and support each other. Hey, way to get planning. Can't wait to get started together. And then you can also post it on your Facebook and your Instagram and invite your friends to join you. And let us know then about it. All you have to do is, hey, I'm doing a 30 challenge. You don't have to mention anything about that is a Neolife or the challenge or the products or anything like that. Just say, I'm doing this challenge. Let me know if you want some more information, and you can do it. Would love for you to do it with us. So just post it on yours and then let us know, and we'll support you so that they can get in this group and we can have an amazing time together. So starting day, mark it on your calendar, Monday, September the 12th. And I'm going to then just stop the recording so that we can answer any of the questions that you need, so that you feel completely prepared as we, first of all, select and move forward for what challenge that you want to do. So thank you so much for coming on our kickoff event here for our 30-day challenge. And I'm just going to stop the recording.